Retro Pals? Saturn Steve here. I am on my way to the only retro gaming convention I know of in Georgia, Game Central Station in Winder. I'm going to meet up with the rest of the Retro Superfriends with the squad, and we gonna go hunting. We're going to see how much $647 I made last week will get me on the Sega Saturn. Y'all stay tuned. Wish me luck. Here we go.
Let's go away. Let's go away. Let's go away.
Okay guys, so Saturn Steve is about to hopefully work out a deal where he is going to get a ultimate Sega Saturn GRAIL for his collection. This is a heavy hitter. Stay tuned to see what happens.
Here we are. And that's the first face I see.
Disgusting!
That's what you need.
All right, let's see what Jerry's got. 3 Dirty Dwarfs to Shinden, Mr. Bones. I have to be super careful not to go over budget, but the price is right, so I pick up this Virtua Fighter Kids for 35 bucks.
All right, so this is a Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess preview trailer. And I'm gonna let Jerry do the honors here and open that up. Wow. And what's the format?
On a DS cartridge. There's a little under 500 of them handed out at E3 back in the day. So, it's pretty cool. You don't see it often.
Wow. That's awesome. At the low, low price of?
$8,000, unfortunately.
Aline, sitting here with Saturn Steve, always brings just random throwaway stuff. Bucky O'Hare, DuckTales 2, you know, no big deal. But what I'm looking for is Saturn stuff. What did you bring for me today? YouTubers. Good Lord, my gosh. I mean, at least he's a small guy, so he doesn't get in everybody's way.
I feel so rude.
Do you have a Panzer Dragoon too?
I think that's going to be the one I'm on the hunt for today is Panzer Dragoon 2, Panzer Dragoon Y, to really round out the collection. I got the first one, demo disc from back in the day, and of course I got Saga, because that'd be the last one that I need to complete the set. Let's see if I can find it. Thank you so much.
Steve, what are you doing with our buddy Travis? What are you guys working out right now?
I have no idea, but Travis says that he has something for Saturn Steve. Saturn Steve has to spend some money to figure out what that is. So
Well, let's take a look. What do you see that kind of sparks your
So
interest?
I'll tell you right now, one of my favorite boxes of all time is this one. Thank you. Look how freaking rad that is. Like, that is so sick. That is, find me something that is like more quintessentially 80s with a neon and all the patterns and like, come on. Like, that's pretty sick. So I think we're gonna bundle up a couple of things because you gotta support your friends. So that I think is definitely gotta be on the list.
I've had this for probably 20 years. I found this at a thrift store, and so it's a.
So Travis is gifting Saturn Steve.
This probably is.
I love it.
This is definitely an official sticker. I'm sure this is an official product.
Absolutely.
But when I first found this, it was filled with Sega Saturn discs.
Wow.
And I bought this at a thrift store for like $5.
Coolest thing that has happened. This community is so awesome. Thank you so much.
Yay! So, deja vu that the three of us were all together a month or so ago.
With our super sick shirts.
And we're all rocking super sick shirts. Round two. I got the Spinal Killer Instinct promo shirt. He's got the promo Killer Instinct.
And I've got this Sonic too. I actually bought this off Riff's Whatnot.
Okay. And then Riff sold that on the Whatnot to our boy Travis.
I'm just kidding.
Shout out Pixel Games.
So far, the Saturn action is slim, but it usually is. So we'll see what we can come up with. There are a couple that I'm looking for. How's it going? What Saturn stuff y'all got for me?
You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Oh, come on. I know, it's tough.
I said good day.
Well, we'll see what we can find. Oh, here we go. Found me some Saturn stuff. Finally! Worms, great. Night Warrior, Shine Force 3. Outward Odyssey, one of my favorite games. But that's another great soundtrack. And they have my Saturn Bomberman. You see the price tag they got on it? $6.25. Like, I'm in it. I don't know. I don't know if I can do 6. We'll see. So you guys know, my buddy Andy, Pac-Man Case, is going for a full N64 collection, except he doesn't have this. And I found it, he's seen it, I think. I don't know if he's seen it yet, but I'm gonna buy it, and we're gonna see how Mr. Pac-Man Case feels about that. So my guys over here have actually busted out a couple of Saturn games for me that they brought. So we'll see what we got. I mean, so far we got NBA Jam Tournament Edition. We got Dark Legend. That's a cool one-on-one fighter. Too bad, 80 on that. So I have to be super careful about what I'm spending my money on at this point because I've still got my eye on that Saturn Bomberman. And if I don't find something else that beats that, then I'm gonna see if we can make a deal. I've had my eye on it all day long. May I take a look at Saturn Bomberman, please? Thank you so much. So this is probably my favorite party game of all time. Definitely my favorite party game, multiplayer game on the Saturn altogether. And that's a statement because the Saturn had tons of bangers that you could play with other friends. But Bomberman, what made it special was you had the multi-tap that you could attach. Get up, I think up to 16, but at least 8 people could play this all at once. Let's see, 1 to 10 players. 10 players. There's so much energy in this game, and when you had that much energy on the couch in the living room, it was something really, really special. I love this game so much. So what I'm hoping is that my friend here and I can come to an agreement that works for both of us, and I think we can.
So Steve, you are trying to get Saturn Bomberman.
Saturn Steve gets Saturn
Bomberman. And in exchange, some cash, and also these
Silent
2
Hill
games.
2,
Silent Hill 2.
The Master Quest.
So this is the trade we're looking at. It sounds like you guys got a deal. Let's shake on
We
it.
made it work. Yeah.
Awesome. Saturn Steve is getting Saturn Bomberman, his favorite party game for the console. It's celebration time.
Thank you so much.
Let's take a look at that beauty right
It
here.
is beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's got foam.
That's clean.
It's beautiful. I'm in.
Let's look at the front real quick.
Flip
Flip that bad boy. Look at the color. It just pops on the Saturn games too.
So much personality in this. I'm telling you guys, I know it's expensive. If you see it, pick it up, get a multi-tap, have a blast with your friends. Fantastic. Set out a couple of Sega CD games, or Sega CD. I'm not Sega CD Steve. Sega Saturn. Who am I? I don't know.